What's up, YouTube? What's up? It's JFlood201, and I'm back with another one. Alright, so we're going to do a reaction. My favorite rapper of all time, my favorite rapper alive, my favorite rapper. I'm such a fanboy. Nah, but in all honesty, I don't know about all that. He's definitely my favorite rapper right now, and I think he is one of the most talented, if not the most talented rapper when it comes to anything drug related. It is him, Jadakiss, Benny the Butcher. Nobody else competes. There's really not. They're in a league of their own, right? You got top five. I'm going with, and there's two white rappers in my top five, because if I'm being honest, these YNs can't rap for shit. They never read a dictionary or a book in their life. They're out here trying to rap. It's crazy. Alright, top five. OT the Real, Jada, duh. Benny the Butch, duh. Then we're going to go Albie Al, and then we're going Millies for the top five. What I'd like to see is some other people break into the top three. Another close top five contender, dude. Super contenders. The super contenders after that: Skrilla from Philly, Mozzie from California. Who's the dude who did and I pop up like the boogeyman? That dude. He's crushing it right now. EBK Bo. Crushing it right now. He's another top contender, dude. Trying to think of other dudes that are any good. That's really pretty much it. That right there is like a roster of people that I could listen to all day. You just rotate songs in and out. But I do mean that. They're very, very talented. But here's why I say that. Alright, here's why I say that. And here's why rap will never die. And here's why drill is on its way out. Because real rap, trap rap, drug dealer rap, money making rap, club rap, right? All that is forever better than drill rap. Drill rap is just violence, right? Backdooring your best friend, watching them die, right? Like, oh man, that's crazy. But how many times can you hear that same story before it gets old? That, and these kids either get burnt out on charges, death, they die, or overdosing, and becoming drug addicts. Whereas these guys are mature adults, grinding, hustling, trying to become millionaires, open businesses, create franchises, change their life and create generational wealth for the people around them and their families. Anyway, we're going to drop right into it. OT the Real. If you never checked him out, go find his channel. OT the Real. If you don't listen to Benny the Butcher or Black Soprano family, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? Why are you on my channel? What type of music do you listen to? Right? Anyway, here we go. OT the Real. Freestyling. Let's get it.
Floating through the ad. If there's motion, I'ma grab. I was fucked up. I was crushing Motrin in them bags. I was so determined trying to overcome my past. When we was throwing in on halves, I was throwing in my last. Scared as hell, but what's that gonna get you? Might as well act official, but you're not. That's why you had some issues. The long arm of karma reaches back to hit you, slapped and sit you. When the max forget you over packs and pistols. Them cracks and crystals, they yakking pills too. If it doesn't make you stronger, it was that which killed you. I had 20 grams of raw shake wrapped in tissue. Half a pound in all eights, ready in packs to give dudes. So is you rocking with me? Of course I got it with me. You see them pull up talking quickly as they cop they 50s. It's real when your clip's filled but your pocket's empty. Now if I'm in a DOC, it's a documentary.
Woo! Now if I'm in the DOC, it's a documentary? What?
Surrounded by low character, war has no barriers. Homies is coke carriers. North Philly, pit bull terriers. Lock on whoever's neck and wrist, whole chandelier. Floating through.
Wow, he's so freaking good. It's unreal, dude. It's unreal, dude. Here, let's go through some of these comments, bro. When we was throwing in on halves, I was throwing in my last. Ooh. Yeah, if you're from the bottom, you feel that shit, bro. It hits your heart, dude. It tugs at your soul. Dude, you ever crushed up a Tylenol, bagged it out, and served somebody? No, you don't know what he's talking about with that Motrin line. You never did that, bruh. Millie's hoe. Ah, that's funny, dude. That's kind of funny, dude. Yeah, dude. Crushing Motrin in the bag. Yeah. What else we got? What else we got? The long arm of karma reaches back to hit you. Bang! North Philly Pit Bull Terriers lock on whoever's neck, wrist, hold chandeliers. Insane, dude. The amount of talent, bro. Like the multiple layered bars is sick, bro. Sick.
And my cousin was like, our grandma died.
Let me tell you.
Anyway,
and my cousin was like,
shit is crazy. After that dude's grandma too, I don't give a fuck.
Floating through the air.
I gotta hear this again, dude. I gotta hear it again, dude.
If it's motion, I'ma grab. I was fucked up. I was crushing Motrin in them bags. I was so determined trying to overcome my past. When we was throwing in on halves, I was throwing in my last. Scared as hell, but what's that gonna get you? Might as well act official, but you not, that's why you had some issues. The long arm of karma reaches back to hit you, slapped and sit you. When the max forget you over packs and pistols. Them cracks and crystals, they yak and pill.
Slaps and sit you down in a maximum where you get, or where they forget you. Whatever he said, that shit crazy because it's so true, bro. What? What? You ever had like nothing in your life, you just 23 hours in a cell and you can't wait for that 1 hour outside because you don't have a cellie, you got no one to talk to, it's just you, your thoughts, just you and your thoughts. And the best thing that's gonna happen to you is you're gonna get a 5-minute phone call for free through the state because you haven't got your time card yet or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro.
Those two. If it doesn't make you stronger, it was that which killed you. I had 20 grams of raw shake wrapped in tissue. Half a pound in all eights, ready in packs to give dudes. So is you rocking with me? Of course I got it with me. You see them pull up talking quickly as they cop they 50s. It's real when your clip's filled but your pocket's empty. Now if I'm in a DOC, it's a documentary. Surrounded by low character, war has no barriers. Homies is coke carriers. North Philly, Pit Bull Terriers. Lock on whoever's neck and wrist, hold chandelier. Floating through the air.
Crazy,
And my-
bro.
Floating through the air.
Crazy,
If it's motion, I'ma
dude.
grab. I was fucked up. I was crushing Motrin in them bags. I was so determined trying to overcome my past. When we was throwing in on halves, I was throwing in my last. Scared as hell, but what's that gonna get you? Might as well act official, but you not, that's why you had some issues. The long arm of karma reaches back to hit you, slapped and sit you. When the max forget you over packs and pistols. Them cracks and crystals, they yak and pills too. If it doesn't make you stronger, it was that which killed you. I had 20 grams of raw shake wrapped in tissue. Half a pound in all eights, ready in packs to give dudes. So is you rocking with me? Of course I got it with me. You see them pull up talking quickly as they cop they 50s. It's real when your clip's filled but your pocket's empty. Now if I'm in a DOC, it's a documentary. Surrounded by low character, war has no barriers. Chops, Skrilla, back. Whole brick of cocaine was the first goal. Wrist whipping so mean, make it whirlpool. Parole agents came hating, they gave us curfews. If being scared why you ain't make it, you ain't deserve to. Bro made fake yoke, his folks asking why's the work blue. I served 2 dots, then he bought a half a bird through. That half a bird flew quicker than the bird flew. Crack smoke stink the whole house up like burnt food. I'ma get his work to who get a work to who serve you. Yeah. Respect the chain of command. I couldn't dap my cutty up, but I'm sure they understand. They see me snapping all these chunks of cocaine in my hands. I was 16, breaking 8 balls into grams. Like wham. Your uncles didn't like me, they like, that's the motherfucker selling 8 balls to grams. I ran to Philly, man, I'll kill some shit in Saquon again. Damn, whole fam sitting praying in their church clothes.
Wild, bro. He's so talented. He's so talented. This song, Fishtown, is literally my life story in music. If you know anything about me, you know anything about my charges, you know anything about how I used to run around, you know anything about how I used to roll around, you know, you remember those things I used to do up by Fordham Road, up by 189th and Lorillard, 187th and 187th over by Arthur Ave. Why can't I think of the cross street? Whatever, right? Over there by the Botanical Gardens, over there by the Bronx Zoo. Okay? And then all the way down into Patterson and Newark when I started messing around with Jersey cats and flossing too much and being stupid and getting robbed, bro. You know, heading over to Dumont to see my old head to pick up, you know, 200 oxys at once, you know, in one grip. You know, saving that, saving that so I could get 1, 2, 3 scripts saved up. You know, I'm talking, I had 500, 600 oxys all at one time. You know what I mean? Counting them out, getting so good at counting out the little white wafer pills, right? Those are 5s or 10s, right? That I would do 3 at a time and just, like I'm a pharmacist, bro. Crazy, dude. So glad I don't live that life anymore, but I will tell you what, you know, it's taking them risks and doing all that dumb shit that made me the person I am now.
Dirty hands, I had 30 bands. Off the oxys and the Roxys and the perks and Zans. Quick to hit the highway, it's a perfect plan. Risk it all.
You guys remember Frankenstein's? Wow, why am I talking like an idiot? You remember Frankenstein's? The green monsters? The big Johns, bro, when it came to them Zanny whammies, bro? Crazy, dude. You could charge people an arm and a leg for those.
Every time, and it's worth the chance. The pills was a lot of people's kryptonite.
Yep.
The pills made a lot of people rich for life. Before the Fetty, all the fake Johns was placebos. When suckers came from way up out of state, we let them see those. The scripts was there, just had to have your people. But that's not cheap though. And that's what leads most to them bags of diesel. You was bundle copping, we was onion shopping. Yellow school buses, green monsters, there was tons of options. I was comfy dropping whole scripts off. Make sure the name on my old head ripped off before you give it to him. 95 north or south, OT delivered to him. Count them out, roll a blunt, crash out in your living room. Wake up, gotta hit the road. Got my bread back, I gotta grip a load. Same destination, taking different roads and different tolls. Trying to switch the stroll, hoping if you eat what you kill, that God forgives your soul. To each his own, how you support your fam. I pulled up smelling like Ozium when I served my man. Dirty hands, I had 30 bands. Off the oxys and the Roxys and the perks and Zans. Quick to hit the highway, it's a perfect plan. Risk it all every time, and it's worth the chance. The pills was a lot of people's kryptonite. The pills made a lot of people rich for life.
Amen.
Homies had good runs, homies went on bad runs. Thought he had some good Jones, turns out they was bad ones. Some people just can't handle once the bag comes. Like bro, that ain't Molly, those is glass chunks, capped up. When I seen them wrapped up inside that body bag, I was kinda mad, but I knew my guy was bad. He just couldn't get it together. Eating the kind of drugs you just shouldn't get off whoever. They said it's dead out, Fetty wiped out like half the herd. Yeah, that's the word, but I ain't chillin' till it's past the third. I'm having flashbacks, the facts are blurred. I can't remember faces that I serve, so I just play it strapped alert, ready for what waits to come. Cause time waits for none, I made it jump. Turn cake from crumbs and bar vacant slums. When you go to heaven, you can't take your gun. So take your pills, just be careful who you take them from. Dirty hands, I had 30 bands. Off the oxys and the roxys and the perks and Zans. Quick to hit the highway.
Alright, you can tell why he's my favorite rapper. Go check out his music, bro. For real, for real. OT the Real is the best to ever do it, bro. He's the best to ever do it. This is my life story in a song. Wow. Hulk bars, yeah. Same destination, taking different roads and different tolls, trying to switch the stroll. Hoping that if you eat what you kill, that God forgives your soul. Dude, what? Crazy. Alright, man, I'm done. I'm gonna listen to some Sue Surf, because I still don't know if he told or not. Go check out my other video for that. It's JFlood201, and I'll see you guys in the next one.